There is a way that seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. That's Proverbs 14 and 12. Today I speak not with mockery, but with mourning. Do not be Shannon Sharpe, young men. I grew up admiring Shannon Sharpe, a man who came from the fields of poverty, a man who rose up with the strength of an ox, the strength of a lion, a man who carved his own body like stone, who fought tooth and nail to escape the cycle of lack, of poverty, who conquered the arenas of football, of media, of wealth. Shannon Sharpe built a body of strength, built a name of greatness, built a mountain of riches, but he failed to build the most important thing, his inner man. Like a mighty oak tree that grew tall, but is hollow on the inside. He has strength, but unfortunately no wisdom. He has money, but no discipline. He has children, but no true relationship. He gained the world, but he lost his soul. Wisdom is better than weapons of war. And yet Shannon armed himself with muscle and millions and left himself defenseless against loneliness, lust, and pride. Look now, despite all he has, he chases after a young woman who has no love for him, only lust for his money. Despite all his strength, he is caught threatening a woman over the phone, exposing his own weaknesses that he's hid for so long. Despite the fame, he must now pay tens of thousands just for attention, affection, and validation from women. Brothers, money does not make you wise. Muscle does not make you disciplined. And children do not make you a father. Only inner growth makes you great. He that ruleth, his spirit is greater than he that taketh a city. That's Proverbs 16 and 32. If you have not mastered yourself, your success will become your curse. It will only magnify your weaknesses until they destroy you. Money is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It doesn't fix you. It actually exposes you. A poor man with a drinking problem can only afford one bottle. But a rich man with the same problem can afford a river of wine, enough to drown himself in it. Likewise, a poor man might chase a few women, but a rich man, he might rent out his soul, buying fake love until he dies lonely, surrounded not by family, but by wolves. Understand this, young man. If you do not build your wisdom, your strength will betray you. If you do not develop your strength, your spirit, your money will enslave you. If you do not nurture your relationships, your children will not inherit your riches, they will inherit your emptiness. The world has crowned Shannon Sharpe a king, but without inner discipline, the king wears no armor. He is naked before his enemies. He is naked before his own soul. I say this not to shame Shannon Sharpe. I say it because I love my brothers. I say it because I love the truth. I pray that I hope that Shannon still finds healing, still turns inward and rebuilds. It's never too late to become wise, but let his life be a warning. Do not wait until you have, don't wait until you lost it all to fix yourself. He who conquers himself is the greatest warrior. Do not be Shannon Sharpe, family. Be better, be deeper, be complete. Build the house within you so no storms could ever tear you down. At the same time, Shannon was making a threat from seemingly a dominant position. He was actually exposing his own weakness. He says, I will choke you. That statement could cost him everything he ever worked for. Why is he even dealing with a 20-year-old woman, family? Why does he have to pay her? She charged him, she said, $25,000 per cheek. All that wealth to build, to lower your value. Guys, if you don't deal with yourself internally, rise above your lusts, your immaturity, they're gonna destroy you. And the world knows exactly how to do it. They're going to take advantage of the very thing that makes you weak. And they're going to use it to strip from you everything you've earned. He's about to do a deal worth $100 million. She's asking for $50 million because of things that he says were role playing, part of the whole game. Now it's being used against him. What it looks like ain't always what it appears, family. Look at his life. Learn from it. Let's say this really quickly, too. I had to look it up to see if this man had children. And I saw that he may have around 2 or 3 children, that he's even spoken about them, saying that he wasn't in their life like he should have been. And I know this man talks about his grandmother and how she raised him. And he seems like a very family-oriented person who really wanted to really make it to the NFL to change his family's life. But he didn't raise his own children. I'm just seeing a bunch of aesthetics, but no internal, nothing internal, nothing like there's like this exterior, but there's no bones. You understand? He has children, but no relationship. He's got money, but no discipline. He's got strength, but no wisdom. Do you guys understand? You can't just work on one area of your life and develop that and forget about the rest of them, because it takes character to keep you there. And now through all those weaknesses that he failed to work on, everything that he gained in his strength is going to be stripped from him. Yo. Again, why weren't you there for your children? I get it. The NFL, this is what I mean, guys. You're going to store all this wealth up, chasing your dreams, building up this career, but with nobody to pass it to. With children now who resent you. What did you really profit? So you spent all this time away from these children that you created, and now there's this relationship wedge, this lack of knowledge, this gap that's only going to create generational curses. And these are men who we're holding in high regard, saying, yeah, I want to be like what? Like that? Because you don't really know all of that that's underneath. Meanwhile, a lot of us, we're great fathers to our parents, to our children, great parents to our children. And we may not have the wealth, but we're sitting here idolizing these guys who don't have it together at all. They just got money. And then when you'll see it on the back end, their children will despise these people who seem to give them all the tangible world. Superficially, we're thinking, dang, how much more could he have given you? But look at these children, empty on the inside, wanting something that they never got from their parents, like a real relationship. Don't work on one and not the other. That's where we fail, guys. They're going to show you every single day the fame, the fortune, the wealth, and tell you chase that, chase that. They're not going to show you the relationships that are even harder to build but last longer. You understand that you can only build with time and being invested. They're not going to show you the wisdom that you should earn. That ain't sexy. They don't sell cars with that. They going to use this lust and sell these cars, though. You understand? Please understand it's a whole different side to you. And like the scripture says, now I hate to keep using scriptures. Y'all hate when I do it too. But what does it profit a man to gain the world but then lose his soul? To gain all the things that's physical, but then the things that remain unseen, the spiritual things that equally matter, family. You lose those things. No wisdom, no discipline, and no real relationships with your children. In the end, that's what's going to destroy you. Think about it, family. Again, no shot at Shannon Sharpe. I really hope that he gets it together and straightens his life out, whatever the case may be. But pursuing these younger women, women that you have to pay for attention, you're lowering your value every time that you pay a woman that you know wouldn't deal with you if you didn't have that money. Men, don't get rich to lower your value, all right? It only sets you up for, you can see, so many problems, man. Peace.